Drifter, written by Jim Mintz.
How could he have known, thought the entity. It fled the taxman just as he reached the ground. It drifted above them, hovering, watching with its radar the form and shape of the taxman wandering over, passing through the crowds to be embraced by the charlatan. I need the boy, thought the entity. He is the only one that understands. He is a stranger in these lands, just like me. We will explore this anomaly together. The entity was drifting higher and higher, getting a sense of the bodies beneath it. It listened for the boy, tried to sense him. He was not at the markets. He was not with the soldiers. He was not by the river, fishing, as suspected. The entity kept drifting. Who was left? Then beneath him, a source he could identify. The widow was strolling the grounds of the courtyard beyond the markets, the town square. The entity made its descent and attached itself once more to the woman. She was walking back at a frantic pace. She was disgusted as the entity had been. At first, the parasite could not tell whether he was influencing her thoughts or if they genuinely did mirror one another. He read her memories. She had been to see where the taxman had fled to. She was perplexed by his abrupt departure. She had not known him to be a kind man, as to allow her solace from payment of her dues. She had expected him to take payment in some other form, as he usually did. To have him accept her reasoning, her pleading, and depart with haste was suspicious. She had to follow him. This led her to the gathering crowds to see the preacher whom the Baptist bowed to. That's how she knew the charlatan. The entity watched her memories further. She could not get a clear look on the man until he had singled out the taxman high above in the sycamore tree. She expected this good, God-loving man to cast judgment on the taxman, the traitor, the evil of their people. Instead, the preacher embraced the man. An outrage, she thought, having relived the memory the entity was replaying. The worst kind, the entity acknowledged. The widow began a dialogue. The preacher, the one they all love, he is an outrage. He sold out his beliefs to break bread with a traitor of our people. She spat on the floor. The entity agreed. The preacher is dangerous, he thought. The entity devised a new plan to counter the elusive powers that lay inside the preacher. He would travel from subject to subject, planting the seeds of doubt and let the human imagination take over. The entity continued the tirade against the preacher inside the thoughts of the widow. We must tell the boy, we must see what he thinks of this betrayal, the entity thought. The woman agreed and picked up a pace towards home. The entity did not know why the boy was so important to his plan at that moment. Perhaps the moment of the boy's importance would reveal itself later.